Yes, the light background music may just have to remain today, but it's still the same me. Good old me, right? Me. I hope you're having a good morning. Happy hump day on the Morning Night Live. We're gonna kind of get caught up on what I was trying to do yesterday. And we're talking about fact checkers and experts because, you know, anytime the social media platforms start breaking out the fact checkers and experts, you know what they are worried about. And so we're going to make a little fun. Well, we're going to have fun with that. Plus, there's a couple other things. I'm keeping it light today. You know, there's just so much stuff where I go, ugh. There's just, you know, the craziness of it all. And you know what? I'd rather just, well, I guess you'll see. It's kind of the same. You know, Gunfox said it best. The news is going to make your blood pressure rise until you blow a gasket. And I'm going to try to avoid blowing a gasket today. So see, I'm smiling and I'm keeping it light. Plus, a huge announcement yesterday. A huge, I mean, ooh, so excited. Just huge announcement. I'll show it to you right after the intro. Johnny, play the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way, but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, yours truly, PDawg Knight. Okay. Let's stop the music. Where's my face? Oh, there it is. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I am your host, Marty, also known as PDawgKnight on the internet. And welcome back to the PDawgKnight channel. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, the 26th of January, 2022. The year when hopefully we'll be able to breathe free and live free and all that shit too, like Cindy's doing down there in Florida. I see Cindy's here and I'm so happy to see her in the chat. Anyway, so yesterday the name of the stream was something about fact checkers and experts, and then I realized I never talked about fact checkers and experts. And also, you know what? On Monday I had a question of the day kind of hidden into what happened to a year ago today. And what happened to a year ago today, Monday, and I never answered the question. And so I am going to answer that question today. I'm going to do what I was going to do yesterday, today, and maybe there'll be some other news, but I want to talk about fact checkers and experts because it's a fascinating topic these days because every time there's something that the media, it's almost like, especially if it's something that does not look good for, what's his name? The president dude. What's his name? Oh yeah. Racial Jungle Joe. When it's not good for Racial Jungle Joe, all of a sudden the fact checkers start just popping up fact checker. And it's always fact checkers and experts. If you see especially on Twitter, if you look up in the up right hand corner of the Twitter page, and it kind of has kind of things that are happening today. And if you see either there or if you go into the Explorer tab and you see fact checkers and experts say, or fact checkers and medical experts say, or anything like that, you know that whatever they say, it seems to be happening a lot. Whatever they say, especially if it has to do with the pandemonium, within a few months, everything they say will be, can't say BS yet. BS. We'll say BS. You know what BS stands for, right? BS. And so, or it's just something that they're really nervous about. Fact checkers and experts say, what did they say? What did somebody get wrong? And it's always, it's funny because when it's usually 90, well, not even 9 times out of 10, more like 99 times out of 100, it's certainly something that someone that was a Republican or an independent that's not like, oh, I forgot to turn my music back on. Or, it's just always something that, they rarely, let's put it this way. They rarely fact check the president of the United States himself. And he says a lot of stupid stuff. I almost said shit. He says a lot of stupid stuff that is just factually out there. When was the last time you saw them fact check, for example, what's example? What is example? When was the last time you saw them fact check Dr. Anthony Fauci? And yes, I do have my cup of reparations here. By the way, resist fascism. Cups available at PDawgKnight.live. Cups, shirts, hats, and some other shit. Anyway, oh no, I said, has it been 10 minutes? I don't know. I hope so. Anyway, when was the last time you saw that fact check Dr. Anthony Fauci? Now, Anthony Fauci got caught in some more lies over the weekend. And I really don't have that prepared. I just know if you've been watching other people, you'll know that Dr. Fauci got caught in some more lies, but lays. Anyway, so anyway, let's say good morning. Let's say good morning, and then we're going to get into it because I want to talk about fact checkers and experts, and I'll answer the quiz from Monday that I never answered on Monday. First in the chat today is Gunfox61. Hey, all right. It's been a while that Gunfox is first because he's a busy man, and I'm so happy to see you, sir. The ever faithful administrator of the PDawgKnight Discord server. If you haven't joined the Discord server, that information will pop up in the chat. You can jump on there. There's the news section there is prolific, thanks to Gunfox himself, and a couple others who like to post stuff in there. And it's it's just one of these days I'm going to learn how to use that to my advantage. But at least it's a fun place to go, and it's fine. Well, especially if you want your head to explode. But anyway, thank you, Gunfox, for being so diligent on keeping that up. And now, also in the chat, Mr. Advocatus Diablo, the Devil's Advocate. Good morning. Also, Mike Savage. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I do have a cough still. Not a terrible cough. Maybe I should I put a little whiskey in there? I still have this bottle of Rittenhouse rye sitting here, and I haven't really drank much of it because I kind of stick to my bourbon, and I'm not really a rye person. Plus, I have to work after this. But let's what the heck? It's a great cough syrup. Let's just put a tiny bit in my coffee there. All right. It's noon somewhere. Anyway, oh, that helps already. I really didn't put any in there. I was playing. Anyway, also, good morning, Mike Savage, Blarg. Selected Boys in the house. Good morning. Also, good morning to Aaron Meredith. Hello. Don Julio, Gulf City Biker and Trash Man. Tyre Alexander's in the house. Also, Maddie's in the house. Also, Uncle Bad Touch. Oh my gosh. We know who you are, by the way. We know who you are, but thank you for being here.
Come on, man.
Yes, yeah, I said I already know who you are. Thank you for being here, Uncle Bad Touch. Also, good morning to, let's see, who's, oh, my scroller thing doesn't work. I need a new mouse. City Rochelle, we're glad to see you too from the home base in Florida. 45 in Florida? That's nothing. It's, what was it this morning when I left for work? It was 14 below zero, and I'm like, what the hell? I guess, well, it's winter, and I live in Minnesota. I should expect that once in a while, but, it's been a little bit warmer lately. It's weird. Okay, so it's been below zero here for about, roughly, on and off for a week or two now, right? Right at zero, or a little bit below zero, a little bit above zero, right? So 2 days ago, and usually the roads, freeze, whatever, and the cool thing here in Minnesota, you can go through a car wash when it's that cold, because they have the dryers and stuff, right? And so the other day, so I get my truck washed, right? Because it's cold, but it's not any snow or anything. We're dry. The streets are pretty clear, and it got up to 19 degrees. Okay, and when it's been that cold for that long, when it's been like at the 10 below or whatever, oh, why is that going up like that? Is the music too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I can't really tell. Anyway, when it gets that cold for that long, right? And then suddenly the temperature gets up into the teens, for example. Well, when it's been that cold that long, you feel with the teens feel like it's a lot warmer than it actually is. So I was outside. I'm walking around in just a sweatshirt and a hat, and my lady boomer looks at me, and my son came home when my son was home from Colorado. They're looking at me like, "Aren't you cold?" I'm like, "No, it's pretty warm out here," not knowing what the temperature was. It was only 19 degrees, and I'm like, "Oh, I guess it's 19." But here's the thing. Here's what else happens when it's been cold for that long, and then it gets up to like 19. A lot of the ice and snow on the ground, for whatever reason, even though it's still below freezing, well below freezing, a lot of that shit melts. And so I just washed my car, and I'm thinking, oh, it's 19 degrees. It feels warmer out here, but the snow should melt. Oh, the snow is melting. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So that was weird. Anyway, my truck's dirty again. So that's the whole point of the story. My truck is dirty. There you go. That was a great story, right? Also, good morning to Cool Frog. Nice to have you here. That was a really random roundabout little talk there. Good morning, Cool Frog. Good morning to Jaeger Pony, my favorite Canadians in the house. How you doing? Also, is that everybody? Kind of. Everyone's chatting up a storm here. That's fantastic. And Nomad's in the house. Welcome back, Nomad. Nice to see you again. And, and Cassius Cam, what up? Shout out from Hotep Nation. Heck yeah, good morning. I've thought of adding the word Hotep to my name. Oh, Sands in the house. Jimmy from Philly, wiped. Going to court for Earth people now. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, what's happening? What are you going to court for? I get nervous when I see that. I've been debating adding Hotep to my name for just now and then, because I don't know if I'm fully Hotep, but I'm most definitely Hotep adjacent. The brothers in the Hotep Nation, brothers and sisters in the Hotep Nation. I really appreciate the philosophy, and I find myself every day going, I am more and more Hotep every day. If you don't understand, if you don't understand that, go to hotepnation.com, and Hotep Jesus will explain to you what Hotep is. So anyway, so that's cool. All right, let's get into it. If I missed anybody, and while my mouse doesn't work, so I'm never gonna find out. Okay, we're good. We good. All right, let's get into this. By the way, hit the like button if you like what we do at the show, and put the share this stream. I'm really serious. I really want to grow this channel this year. At least another 1,000, or at least to get to 2,000 by the end of May. And then I would like to try to double that by the end of the year. That's why I'm starting to put out a lot more little shorts videos. And I'm also going to put out, I'm going to start just making videos, but I'm doing a lot of these YouTube shorts now, where I'm doing the proverbs for the current year, which I just started doing. Share those. Those are getting some traction, and then I'll be putting out some more short form videos that are what do you call it? Edited videos, shorter edited videos of different stories and things as things come up. And then I hopefully, here's what I kind of need though. I kind of need to figure out how to efficiently cut segments out of my streams too. I tried doing that, and there's not a real good, efficient way to do it. So I'll figure that out someday too. But I really want to spread the word. But let's get into the show, because as I mentioned before I played the intro, there was a huge announcement yesterday that I think will make the world take notice and stand on its feet and rejoice. I was so excited to hear this, and I think I'm going to share it with you today. That it was about roughly 17 hours ago. And so if you didn't know about this, I guarantee this will make all of you so happy, so incredibly happy. Hello. Whoops, I almost foreshadowed it. So here it is. This is the announcement from yesterday that it's the announcement I've been waiting for. I can't explain. I can't. I just need to roll it. How to get your heartstrings going.
Hello, it's Nancy. Thank you for the opportunity to share some thoughts with you, our VIPs, our volunteers in politics, in our ongoing engagement for the people. Thank you for being a constant source of new, fresh ideas and political activism to help Democrats deliver and to defend democracy.
Yes.
Thank you for giving me the privilege to represent our city and our San Francisco values in the Congress. Human rights, reproductive justice, LGBTQ equality, respect for immigrants, and care for each other. When people ask me what are the 3 most important issues facing the Congress, I always say the same thing. Our children, our children. Their health, their education, the housing and economic security of their families, the clean, safe environment in which they can thrive, and a world of peace and where they are all welcome and in which they can reach their fulfillment. That is my why I am in Congress, for the children.
For the children.
This is my story, and this is my song. As you hear me say, when you're in the arena, you have to be able to take a punch or throw a punch for the children.
I'm sorry. I forgot about that part. Okay, this is very serious, and I'm hoping and praying that what she's going to say.
In terms of health, my first words on the floor of the House were to fight against HIV/AIDS.
Yes.
To fight the disease.
With Dr. Anthony Fauci, who fucked that up. I'm sorry.
Working together, we passed the Affordable Care Act, strengthened Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, lowered prescription drug prices, and now are fighting COVID with equity.
Yes, you are.
In San Francisco, the climate is not an issue. It is an ethic.
Oh, it's an ethic.
Education, the economy, and the environment are all part of how we address the climate crisis.
Okay, let me stop here, because I am too, as who said that they were just about, Cool Frog, as you said, you're just about to throw up in your own mouth. So am I. And okay, let me first. Let me first give you all a sincere apology for that. Has, perchance, this woman ever heard of denture cream? Oh my God, her teeth are slipping it around in her mouth. It's driving me insane. I don't know what the hell. Good morning. Oh, by the way, hi TC. Nice to see you. Welcome. And someone else popped in and I can't scroll because my scroller doesn't work. This is such a pain in the ass. Anyway, let's do this. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. TC came in and somebody. I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Good God, woman. Get some denture cream or some Polident or whatever, what it is that makes your denture stop moving around in your mouth while you're talking. That's why you have mush mouth. That's why the beginning of this was mush mouth. And your platitudes. I'm doing it for the children. No, you're doing it for your profits that you keep making and power. You don't give a shit about children, and you don't care about good paying union jobs. You aren't creating anything. Hello, Duck Dog. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much denture cream she uses. The vodka dissolves it. David McDowell, hello. Yeah, this is the poster child for term limits. But I kind of want to go back, and I know because we haven't got through it, but I want to go back a little bit. Well, maybe to the beginning, because now I'm going to do some commentary on this.
Hello.
Okay, see that? See her lower dentures there? How they're kind of slipping out of her mouth? That's why she has this weird speech impediment, because her dentures are always sliding around.
It's Nancy.
Yes, we know who you are, Nancy. We know who you are. Oh, first sponsor of the day. Yes, sponsor the show at PDawgKnight.live. You can watch the show, sponsor, participate in the chat, or super chats, or however you want to do it. If you want to sponsor the show, you do it the way you like to do it. If you want to give Susan 30%, TC, how you doing? 30%, that's cool. Or Streamlabs, it's more directed at the person you're donating to. Anyway, thank you, Gunfox61 and Gunfox61. You are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Thank you, sir. Hello, Colleen Bernier. So, I wear upper dentures. The cream isn't enough. I have to use denture powder as well because no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't get them to fit 100%. Yeah, no, I know. My father-in-law finally said, "Fuck it, I'm going to get dental implants," and that was the boon for him. But they're really expensive. Anyway, thank you, Gunfox81 sponsors the show. First, almost 5 of the day. Who says, "I vote for her to be yeeted into the sun." Yeah! Yes! Yeah, okay. So, anyway. So thanks for the opportunity to share some thoughts with you. Well, Nancy, when you put shit on the internet, it's not really an opportunity, and sometimes it's just straight hell. So anyway, let's see what else.
Thank you for the opportunity to share some thoughts.
Did you see that? She's had a couple vodkas already when she made this. I think she needs to stop drinking. I know, you know what I mean.
With you, our VIPs, our volunteers
I don't care about that. Let's
for the people.
For the people.
Thank you for being a constant.
For the people. Thanks for being a constant. Okay. Oh, and this. Thank you for being a constant source of new, fresh ideas. Yeah, because you haven't had any in about 20 years. Activism helped Democrats deliver and defend democracy. This whole defend democracy thing, you can shut the fuck up. D.I. Frater Watcher, how you doing? And you can shut the actual fuck up about that. Okay? You don't give a shit about democracy. If you could have a dictatorship where only Democrats ran the country, you would do it in a heartbeat. And in fact, you're trying to do that with your stupid voting, your fake ass, not stupid, fake ass voting rights bill. So just stop pretending. I'm not going to listen to her. We're just going to go through we'll use the scroll, whatchamacallit, oh shoot, it's not really showing up on here. Hang on. What do you call it? Hang on, let me fix this real quick so that you can see it. What's going on there? Why isn't it not showing the bottom of the screen here? Okay. Oh, I won't do it. So I'm just going to read it from the bottom because I don't want to hear her voice anymore because it just drives me nuts. Make that a little bit. Thank you for the privilege to give me the privilege to represent our city. Oh, you only represent the city in that district in California? And our San Francisco values in Congress. First of all, San Francisco values is an oxymoron. Just saying. Let's see. Human rights, reproductive justice. What is reproductive justice? Is that just putting two words together that really have nothing to do with each other? I mean, good Lord. LGBTQ equality and respect for immigrants. No, you don't respect immigrants at all. That's the other thing. She says respect for immigrants. Do you think it's really respecting immigrants to allow some immigrants? Well, is it respect for immigrants if some immigrants go through the process and do everything right and come in here and actually really want to be part of this great country, and then you have other ones who just do it illegally? Is that respecting the immigrants who do this legally? No, I would answer no, not at all. No, it isn't. Here, maybe we'll listen
for immigrants and care for each other.
Care for each other. You don't care for each other. You only care about your own personal political power, which you have right now as Speaker of the House, and you should retire. You have no business running another time. And I'm sure there's people in California saying the same. There's Democrats who are like, can we get rid of her? Especially if the House gets just completely the Democrats completely shellacked in the next election, they don't want her anymore. They're done with her.
When people ask me what are the 3 most important issues facing the Congress.
All right. When exactly do you think the last time was someone asked her what are the 3 most important issues facing the Congress? Just what was the last random person? Who was it that asked her that? Nobody asked her that, and she says she always says the same things: security of the family, clean safe environment, blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah. Her little pandering.
We're in the arena.
I'm gonna skip some of this.
Security, medical prices, the economy, and the crisis. Affordable housing for the next generation. Our safe, just justice,
it's children,
a strong democracy at home. As an example to the world. We are grateful to our men, women in uniform,
no, you don't. You hate
military
men
families,
in uniform,
and honor their sacrifice.
No, you don't.
With our insistence on securing voting rights and end a big.
The military is not the ones that defend voting rights. Okay, your county election boards guarantee voting rights, not the military. But you'd like it to be the military.
Dark money in politics. And
dark money in politics. Oh my God, she has no. Okay, I'm done. I can't do it. Sorry. I know some of you really, really, really want to hear this, but she was just announcing that she's running for Congress again. I don't know how many terms she's been there. I think her first term might have been 96 in the House of Representatives. Wait a minute. Okay. This is funny. So you got to see this. There's one more part of this announcement that is very, very important for you to see. Here it goes. Put it back on the screen. Because I didn't get to this part. So here we go. Here it is.
Hello, it's
Nancy.
Hello, it's
Nancy.
Okay, that was great. I think that was Drew Hernandez who made that. That's hilarious. Anyway. Okay, lowering medical costs. When did medical costs go down? Never. They never, ever have. And she thinks that if you do, she's not necessarily a Medicare for all person because she's kind of gets a lot of money from different places that would not benefit from Medicare for all. And so anyway, oh man, Chuck Schumer is 71 and Nancy is running for re-election at 81 years old. Chuck Schumer is 71 and the leader of the Senate, Joe Biden, the White House is 79 years old. I have plenty of respect for my elders, but our nation needs a new generation of leadership desperately. Now this is Dr. William Montague. Oh, he's a Republican candidate for Congress in Florida. So yeah, I'm going to agree with Pastor Montague. All right, let's get into the fact check stuff because that's what I said I was going to talk about today. And one of the reasons that this came up is because of something I saw. Where is it here? Hang on. All right, it's missing. I don't know what the hell I did with it, but I'm not going to do this twice. Here is that words fact checkers say has become one. Here it is, right here. This was looking for. All right, so yesterday, when I was getting prepared for yesterday's show, this little blurb popped on the screen on Twitter that said, Israel's record COVID-19 cases, the stupid 19, come at a time of increased testing in the country. Fact checkers and experts say. Now, why perchance do you think that fact check came up? Well, here's the Reuters article that is one of the fact checkers that decided they would talk about this, okay? Fact check. Israel's record stupid 19 case rate has been accompanied by high levels of testing. Now, here's something interesting about that statement alone. Where in the world do you think they've done the most stupid 19 testing? The most. And not necessarily per capita, but just straight out the most. Well, let's go check that out, because there's a little tool called Worldometer, where you can get that information. So here is Worldometer, and let's scroll down here. Now this is just the United States, okay? But I want to check the world. So the world, you got to click this little thing here, world, and it pops up a whole new set of graphs, and then you scroll down, and it gives you a, oops, where's this? It hasn't completely loaded yet. Okay, here we go. It still hasn't completely loaded yet. What the hell's going on here? Oh, come on. Let's try this. Let's go by, let's go countries. There we go. Let's try that. Come on, internet. Where's the grid? Oh, it's because it's still filling. Anyway, my point is, we've by far done more tests than anywhere in the world, because we're one of the largest nations, and we have like the third most people, but we've done more tests than just about everybody. So here it is. Here's the grid, finally. So here's the grid, right? How did that happen? Here's the grid. Now, this shows us with the most cases, 73 million cases. Here's our tests, though, total tests. Now, they've done a lot in India, too, but total tests, 888,882,000. Now, tests per million of population. Now, Denmark is the first up there. We're not even the top. Are we in the top 20 in tests per population? I don't think we are. We're 37th tests per population. But just flat out tests, we've done the most tests. So in this fact check, when it says Israel's record stupid 19 case rate has been accompanied by high levels of testing, well, sure, if the more testing you do, the more you're going to find the asymptomatic people, right? So anyway, here's the fact check from Reuters. And what's funny is there was like 4 different places that did fact checks on this on all of a sudden on the same day. What a coincidence. Social media users have speculated over why there's a spike in cases of stupid 19 in Israel, despite the high vaccination rate among the population. Oh, wait a minute. That's why, because everyone seemed to have noticed that Israel, the most vaccinated per capita country in the world, also has an amazingly high case rate of new cases of the stupid 19. I wonder why. Oh, because they keep telling you, oh, safe and effective for the vacations, right? So, despite the high rate of vacations among the population, the use of mask mandates and a green pass scheme that has meant only the vacationed are able to enter restaurants, cafes, and other places. Whoa! They've had that rule that they're trying to implement places here, right? But in Israel, the rate of cases has grown exponentially. Okay, a recent tweet which gained over 47,000 likes. Oh, somebody tweeted about it too. Oh no! Oh no! Where's my Price is Right sing? Somebody tweeted about it. The recent tweet, which gained over 47,000 likes, presented a graph showing the rise in cases in Israel, along with the comment, quote, Israel, the only quadruple vaxxed country in the world, also using mask mandates and COVID passports, just broke the global record for daily COVID cases. Wow. And this is the new confirmed cases, Stupid 19 in European Union, US, Israel, and Austria. Israel's way up there. And I think that might be per 100,000. Case rate per 100,000. Quadruple vaxxed, high case rate. So now if you notice facts that might not be convenient to your narrative, automatically a bunch of people are going to start fact checking you. These fact-checking organizations, which are so, they're so factual, and so they have fact in their name, so you know that they are telling you some facts, right? Just the facts, ma'am. No, like not facts, like a fax, but facts. The tweet prompted discussion over the country's vacation policy. You know what I mean by that, right? However, many Twitter users pointed out in the replies that 4 vacation doses have been delivered only to a minority of the population. Oh, only a minority of the population has had 4 doses. The rest has had 3. And despite the record number of stupid cases, the 19, observed during a period of increased, they were observed during a period of increased testing, the rate of endings is at lower levels than in previous waves. Now, the vacation policy in Israel, a 4th vacation is being offered to a population deemed to be at risk, those over age 60 with pre-existing health conditions, according to the data on Israel's government's dashboard. 590,028 people have received 4 stupid 19 vacations. This means only around 6% of the population has been quadruple vaccinated. Well, they've not only 6% of the population has been quadruple vacationed. Because, so the triple vacations said they haven't been quadruple vacations. Well, that completely explains why there might be a whole bunch higher number of cases, right? Wait a minute. I thought it was, didn't the president of the United States himself say that if you took the vacation that you would never see a stupid again? Anyway, so a preliminary study published by Israel's Sheba Medical Center found that the 4th shot or jab increases antibodies to even higher levels than the 3rd. Oh, does it now? And how long does it take for those to wane? Higher than you had after your last 3rd, or what? Anyway, probably not to the point that it could completely fend off the highly transmissible Megatron variant. However, the 4th dose of the stupid 19 vacation given to people over 60 in Israel made them 3 times more resistant to serious illness than thrice vaccinated people in the same age group. Well, how much? 3 times more resistant. How do you measure that? 3 times more than what? Anyway, they spend this whole fact check trying to tell you that the most vacationed place on the planet, even though their case rate per 100,000 is the highest in the world right now, the vacations definitely put you at rest. They work and they're safe and effective. Because they're definitely safe and effective at I don't know. Anyway, I think what do they use there? Is that AstraZeneca in Israel, or do they still have? I think they have a couple others. Who knows? Anyway, so that's the fact check. Now let's talk about fact checks. Cheryl Atkinson, formerly of CBS News, formerly of 60 Minutes. I don't know who else she was, but she did a video here on. Oh, do I have to sign in to see this? I hope not. Let's see what happens here. Hang on. Let me see if I have to. Am I good? All right. I guess I'm good. Wait, what? I don't want this offer. What? Oh, you sons of bitches. What the hell happened here? No, continue. Okay, continue without subscription. No, I don't want any of this. I want to continue reading. God, I hate these things. Okay, so let's watch Cheryl Atkinson's video on the propaganda known as fact checks. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. Oh, you should probably put it on the screen here first.
Nearly every mode of information has been co-opted, whether it's Wikipedia online.
Hang on, we're not going to watch this. I thought this was 1 minute. It's 1 hour. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this link in the description. I thought this was this was the short version, but it's not. So, but she has a whole hour on fact check propaganda. But let's go into fact here. Let's look at fact checks real quick. So, so I went in and decided to check out fact checkers here. And there's a lot of very good pithy comments here. By the way, pure bloods will rule the world. You are correct, Gun Fox, because, you know, archive it. I don't need, no, I don't, well, this one I don't need to archive because I don't think you can watch videos on an archived Epic Times. So, but you don't have to join. You just have to click the things that I do not want to join and whatnot. And you can watch that video. And I might try to find it somewhere else. I'm sure it's probably on other platforms. In fact, let's see. What does she have? Let's see. Does this have a place where you can go somewhere else? No, this is on Epic TV, but it'll be there. So anyway, I was in a laugh because I just decided to check out. Oh, there's TC. Thank you. I'm going to retweet you here now. So just some funny memes about this though. If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and quacks like a duck, according to Facebook fact checkers, it is in fact a squirrel. And here's some fact checkers here. Fact checkers don't want me retweeting this. Alex Berenson is talking about mRNA vaccines. He said that they need to be withdrawn from the market. No one should get them. No one should get boosted. No one should get double boosted. They are a dangerous and ineffective product at this point. And again, I'm just quoting Alex Berenson. I'm sure that'll get fact checked. Let's see. Facebook versus the BMJ locked horns Facebook on the gatekeepers of international fact checking. I don't know what that means. Fact checkers are the same people shoving you the bullshit. Yes, they are. And then there's Cheryl Atkinson, which you can watch that video on your own. Okay, the fact checkers will put him straight, and if that doesn't work, a stint in the re-education camp will do it, i.e. the gulag. Oh no, Eric Clapton claims people vaccinated against stupid 19 are under hypnosis. I don't know if they're under hypnosis, but boy, oh boy, did they, look, like I said, if there's something they don't want you to have, they don't want you to have an original thought. They don't want you to necessarily think about things. They will put on a fact check. Once, twice, 3 times a vacation, and I feel blue. I couldn't say, I didn't say the word vagine because. All right. Let's see here. Oh, Lord Stanhope's in the house. Welcome, sir. All right, let's move on. Yeah, this one was too. Well, let's see what fact checkers are nervous about today. And this was the thing about Israel's case rate getting higher and higher. I don't know if it's necessarily the fact checkers. I think it's the fact checkers sponsor because, as you know, a great much of the news. Well, here, let me see if I can find this one. Give me one moment, please. I know we've seen this before, but I'm going to show it to you again. Why maybe a lot of the media and a lot of the fact checkers have some really, really are really super duper pro vaccine, and there's a reason for that, and which I can show you. We'll show you again. Here's the here's evidence. Here's some evidence why the news is so finds it so important that they must promote the vacations at every moment they can. Here we go.
Morning America is brought to you by Pfizer.
CBS Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer.
ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer.
Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer.
CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer. Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer.
This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
This weather report brought to you by Pfizer.
Today's countdown to the royal wedding is brought to you by Pfizer.
And now a CBS Sports Update brought to you by Pfizer.
Meet the Press Data Download brought to you by Pfizer.
This portion of CBS This Morning sponsored by Pfizer.
On how to find the hidden sugars in the American family diet. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Well, no wonder the media only has good things to say about Pfizer. You know how it goes. All right, let's go on to something a little different here. And like I said, this is kind of random today because, there are things I want to talk. Oh, I never answered the question, did I? Avocados Diabli, you were supposed to remind me. All right. On Monday on the show, I asked you, as my fellow compatriots and Americans and not Americans and whoever hangs out with us in the chat, Monday was the 2-year anniversary of what? Let me see if I can find it while you're scrambling for answers in the chat again. What was Monday the 2-year anniversary of? I'm waiting. Oh, I don't have my music go. What the hell's going on here? Turn my music back on, please. There we go. Okay, so what was it the anniversary of? Pfizer. Fast food doesn't raise your heart rate, then who will? This rating's going to get swatted like pool. Who, me? P-Dawg. The show brought to you by Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and Nancy Pelosi. Yes, of course. Hello, Stephanie. As long as they keep making vaccines, I will keep taking them. Getting bit by spiders and sticking my head in the microwave haven't given me superpowers, and I am desperate. Yes. And good morning, Kessler. All right, let's answer the question. What is Monday, the 2-year anniversary of? Now, technically, it's in 3 days, but it was the same week 2 years ago. This week, the very first announcement of the White House Coronavirus Task Force. The original White House Coronavirus Task Force got together for the first time 2 years ago this week. Now, the original members of that task force, Vice President Mike Pence, Dr. Deborah Birx, Vice Admiral Jerome Adams, Alex Azar, Stephen Biegun, Robert Blair, Ben Carson, Francis Collins, Ken Cuccinelli, Kevin Drogelmeyer, Thomas Engels, Dr. Anthony Fauci, Admiral Brett Girard, Joe Grogan, as opposed to Joe Rogan. I think it should have been Joe Rogan instead. Stephen Hahn, Derek Kahn, Larry Kudlow, Chris Liddell, Peter Marks. How many damn people are on this damn task force? Anyway, all these people were on the original Coronavirus Task Force. The White House Coronavirus Task Force was the United States Department of State task force during the Trump administration that coordinated and oversaw the administration's effort to monitor, prevent, contain, and mitigate the spread of the stupid. Also referred to as the President's Coronavirus Task Force. It was established January 29, 2020. Actually, technically two years ago Monday, because that's when they first met, actually. And there they are, the There they are. There's Dr. Bird. There's the Terranome. Welcome to the Terranome. And these guys all are so important, talking to the press. And that's, what is it, 1 week later was when Nancy, or was it the same week that Nancy Pelosi was in there talking about in Chinatown that we're going to be safe and we're going to be just fine and everyone go party like it's 1999. And so whatever. That was the answer to the question. If you guessed the 2-year anniversary of the for the coronavirus task force meeting, you win. I don't know what you win. There's really nothing to win here. But anyway, all right. So let's go back here. Let's get in here. I'm gonna turn the music off because I can't do it. It's hard for me to concentrate when the music's going. And I could mute it somehow from my headphones, but I can't figure out how to do that. All right. Many of you might know the actor Michael Rappaport. Now I'm just getting into fun stuff. You may know the actor Michael Rappaport. He is the white guy who he talks like a brother from the hood sometimes, and he's very critical of former President Trump. He hates former President Trump. Also occasionally puts out videos where he just says some crazy shit. Don't you win the bell? Well, I suppose you could win the bell. Anyway, Michael Rappaport was shopping in a Rite Aid in New York City. Oh no, we'll be stuck cleaning up. Now he's opened his mouth apparently on something else. But no, Michael Rappaport was shopping in a Rite Aid store, and he was very disappointed. I'm gonna try to pause this as I do this. There we go. All right. So he was shopping in a Rite Aid, and he saw something that really upset him, and we're gonna show this to you in the video that he took. Wait, that's not a good one. Hang on, let me find a better one. This is not the good one. There's one where you can see a little more, because I want you to see this in its full damn glory. Let's see if this will work. Here we go. Pause that. He was very upset about this too, so I want to make sure you see this properly. All right, here we go. Michael Rappaport. Wait, I avoid all companies that put stupid PF in their names. Ignored like a wife. Wait, what? What did I miss? My screen. I gotta get a new mouse. This drives me nuts. I can't scroll right. All right. Careful, P. You're getting a bit of Tim sitting on the fence pool syndrome. People have been brainwashed, and you can see it in evidence anyway. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Let me address this. I'm sitting. What am I sitting on the fence of? I'm not sure what I'm sitting on the fence of. Hypnosis is all about levels of suggestibility. I'm sitting on the fence of what? Now I got to scroll through here. As long as they keep making the vaccines, I'll keep taking them, getting a bit. Okay, I got that one. Show brought to you by Pfizer. And multiple times I reminded you, and you didn't catch it. Even set a Streamlabs. No, you did. Oh, I didn't know that. Did you? I must have missed it. Anyway, but I appreciate Avocado Diablo. That's my fault for not paying attention to the chat as closely as possible. I do appreciate it. So, but now you know the answer. It was the coronavirus task force. All right, here's Michael Rappaport, actor extraordinaire. Well, he's not really an actor extraordinaire, but he's had some parts in some movies, and sometimes he's funny and sometimes he's just a jackass. But here he is shopping in a Rite Aid store, which is, if you don't know what Rite Aid is, it's kind of like a CVS, but in certain regions of the country, it's a little pharmacy and whatever. So here's Michael Rappaport's TikTok reporting on his shopping trip at Rite Aid.
Yo, I'm looking at this shit. This motherfucker. Yo, this dude is. I can't believe I'm seeing this shit. This motherfucker. Yo. This fucking guy just filled his 2 bags up with everything in Rite Aid right here on 80th and 1st Avenue. He's walking down the street like shit is Gucci. Look at me in my face like what's good. I was watching him the whole time. My man just went Christmas shopping in January. He had the condoms, the shampoo. Yo.
So Michael is very concerned that somebody just walked in, filled a bag, and walked out. Well, you know, I believe that the new mayor of New York and the this is Michael Rappaport films brazen thief sauntering out of an Upper East Side Rite Aid with a bag full of stolen goods while the security guard does nothing. Actor slams New York City's woke bail reform and says we have to put more of these criminals in jail. Now, I didn't hear him say that there. Here, let's look at, we'll watch we'll look at the Yahoo News, article about this. Michael Rappaport films alleged Michael Rappaport films alleged shoplifter in New York City. It's pathetic. The actor posted a video Tuesday that said showed a brazen shoplifter casually walking out of a New York City Rite Aid after filling up a few bags. I can't believe this. I'm seeing this shit. Rappaport can be heard saying on a second video uploaded. Oh, that's the second video. The video appeared to show the suspect walking right past a security officer. Appeared. See, when they say appeared, apparently appeared and actually what your eyes saw might be two different things. So they say allegedly, or it appeared, one of the two, because you can't believe your own eyes of what you see. This fucking guy filled up 2 bags up and everything in Rite Aid, right here on 80th Street and 1st Avenue, and walking down the street like his shit is Gucci, because he's trying to sound more black because he's a really white dude. Anyway, my man went Christmas shopping, yada yada. The comedian noted on the Instagram video caption that the Rite Aid would be closing its doors soon because of such thefts, which obviously hurts the community. And let's see, the New York NYPD and Rite Aid did not immediately respond after hours emails from Fox News. Oh, you see all these videos on Instagram, people shoplifting like they're going for a walk in the park. It's pathetic that this is happening in the greatest city in the world. The greatest city in the world. Have you been paying attention to your city lately, Michael? Rappaport said in the Instagram video, Rite Aid in the video, located at 81st Street and 1st Avenue, is scheduled to close February 15th with 63 other locations, the company announced last month, the Daily Mail reported. Rappaport blames ex-mayor Bill de Blasio for what critics has called the city's soft on crime enforcement. So they don't have I don't think they have the Instagram video, do they? Probably not. That's the one we just saw. Do we need to see the video? I don't think we do. Anyway, hey, when you say FTP, say goodbye to Rite Aid, because that's kind of the results. So, tired. Have you ever noticed talentless comedian hacks are hardcore leftists? Haven't seen a good one go full woke yet. Yeah, true. This is true. He's not black or hood. He's a ginger. Is Michael? Is he? I guess his hair is kind of red, isn't it? He is kind of a ginger. Anyway, when they say appeared, they're actually saying the activity literally appeared on the screen for anyone to see, though that is not their intended message. Yes, he appeared in the video shoplifting, just like Michael Rappaport says. I don't know if they have did they ever do did they show that? Let me see if they have the Instagram video where he's bitching about it, though. That's what I want to see. We saw the TikTok video, but where's the bitching video? Okay, this ain't it. Wrong one. Let's see if they got the other one. Let's try this one. A shoplifter has a link. There we go. Michael Rappaport. Alleged. Now, even Fox News says alleged. Alleged. That's who Michael Rappaport is, if you didn't know who he was. I guess he is sort of a junior. That's got to be a wig, though, because I think he's bald. I think it might be a toupee. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Who cares? Nope, they don't have the video in here either. So I guess never mind. But that's okay. All right, enough of that. You see the Yahoo version. But here, now here's another one. This is now here's I want to give you a different perspective on kind of what they do with shoplifters. Now this is a little bit different. And I haven't seen the full video, but this is kind of a whole different shoplifting perspective. Now we'll take a look at this, and I want to watch on YouTube though. Let's do that. Let's open a different video. There we go. All right. Oh no, we don't want that music. Hang on. Let me just. Why is this not? There we go. All right. Let me. I'm going to mute it for a second, and we'll play it.
I'm not going to let go. We're going to call the police and deal with this the right way.
So this is a Karen shoplifter. Now, I don't know. This has got to be in a different place, though.
You're not going to go anywhere. We're going to call the police.
Yeah, you know, I'll happen to you when you assault someone, you'll go to fucking jail.
Good. Okay, when the police get it, we'll see.
Yeah?
We'll see, okay? Yeah.
Okay, yes, we will see.
We'll see.
Okay, good.
You shoplift. You can't shoplift here.
You cannot shoplift here.
Why not?
Here, I'll pause for a second. Thank you, Gunfox61, with another almost 5 response to the show. Greatly appreciated. Who says, good. I hope more businesses close in Democratic-run cities and states, and when people see their actions have consequences, they have only themselves to blame. I will laugh if New York City has more empty places to rent that used to be stores. By the way, shoot all looters. Okay, I'm gonna disavow the last part, but here's this video that we're watching now is a different way to treat looters, and so as you will see. So apparently this person is a person shoplifting, and this security guard seems to have a little bit different approach than the last security guard. Hello, Kiva Dam, how you doing?
You don't shoplift here. You can go somewhere else, but not here.
Fine. Let me go somewhere else. Give me my.
You're not going anywhere. You shoplift. Stay right here, and we're gonna call the police. You're gonna get arrested.
Yeah,
it's real simple.
You just hurt me in the parking lot. We'll see
That's
how
right.
that works too.
I do have one caveat. This shoplifter clearly is of the lesser melanated persuasion and female, so I think the security guard feels a little more safe confronting this shoplifter. But I think this may be an example of what how to deal with shoplifters. So I'm just gonna say.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Can you get him to let go of me?
Are they coming? Okay.
They're coming. Good. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay. You can't shoplift and think you're gonna get away.
You can't just grab someone.
Yes, I can. You shoplifted.
You just pushed me into the parking lot.
Sure, I did.
Let go of my purse.
Ma'am. Oh, you gonna start kicking?
Yes.
You gonna start kicking after shoplifting?
Okay, he's not gonna take this.
Start kicking.
He hurt me in the parking lot.
You shoplifted. You don't shoplift, now you're kicking me. Go ahead and watch what happens.
You hurt me in the parking lot.
There he comes.
You threw me and hurt
my
arm.
Yeah.
You my arm and
I did.
like that.
I sure did. Oh, really? I'm gonna take you down for that now.
Get her glasses. Get her
Stop
glasses,
it!
please.
Stop it! Stop it!
Get her glasses.
Aaron.
Stop it!
Ma'am, you need to chill.
You need to chill out.
You need to chill.
Oh, she tried to do a reversal there.
You need to calm down.
Goodness gracious. Hello, Natasha. How are you?
No. No.
No. Let it go.
I'm working. She's one thing. You know her?
And then
You know her?
things are going to go worse.
Crack's a hell of a drug.
Go ahead.
Step away from me now.
No.
Yes.
I work here.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
So
what did
no.
she say?
Drug.
Go ahead.
I will let someone else.
Emily, pharmacy, please.
Step away from me now.
No.
Yes.
I
Did
work
she
here.
throw an N-bomb at him?
Crack's a hell of a drug.
Go ahead.
I will let someone else.
Listen,
Step away from me now.
No.
Yes.
I work here.
she threw an N-bomb, didn't she?
Crack's a hell of a drug.
Go ahead.
I will let someone else.
Step away from me.
Step away from me
No.
now. Yes.
I work here.
Oh, now,
So no.
now,
matter.
he's going down now.
You have something to check out, please.
Let
Check
go
out.
of me.
Please check out.
It's funny because he's not holding her.
telling you.
He's just holding the bag.
Stop it. Oh, start kicking. Watch what happens. Oh, really?
Here goes.
Stop it. Stop it.
No. He's still smaller than you.
I'm
So
not
what?
I'm fighting myself. Stop it.
Don't bite him either.
Stop it.
I am. You're being filmed, ma'am, and everybody is pointing out what you're doing.
Let go. You can't detain me.
Oh, now
Do
you
not
know.
bite him.
Stop it.
Legally allowed to detain him.
If you
Stop
guys
it.
have business, please go ahead and do your business.
Damn, she did throw out that N-bomb, didn't she?
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Because she's going to start kicking him again real quick. Thank you, Ty Alexander, for sponsoring the show with a bullet saying, I have decided to sponsor this segment of your show because I don't want Pfizer to corrupt one of my favorite YouTubers. Well, not even F Fauci. Fuck Fauci. Let's go, Brandon. Pure bloods will inherit the earth. PB4L. Yes! Yes. PB4L. Everyone throw up a hashtag PB4L. There we go. Hashtag PB4L. Thank you very much for sponsoring the show, sir. You are greatly appreciated. Hello, Hazmat Sad Boy. Yeah, she did say the Nibbo word. I'm telling you. And by the way, welcome. I don't know that I've seen you here before, but welcome to the show. And I'm just waiting for her to get slammed to the ground because she's about to kick him again, and then it's going to go down.
Please, you've done your job.
Oh no, she's leaving. I guess that was the slam to the ground.
Can I have my glasses, please?
Turn around. Chairs behind your back.
There we go.
He actually.
Oh, did you hear her? She lied her ass off. Listen to her. She says, he actually attacked me. She's trying to get her brother shot. She's trying to get her brother shot.
Turn around on me. It's going to be bad for you. You face the other way. Don't move. Got it?
Yeah.
Put your feet together.
So clearly this is not New York.
Put your fingers together.
I don't know what this is. I don't think it's a Marshall's. It looks like it might be. Who knows? So this is a place where they actually adhere to the law and actually send the police in to do what they're supposed to do. So there you go. I don't think it says here where. Let's see. Uploading. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say where, but anyway, they said public freak out. Oh no. Suggested by Viral Hog. Well, I will get a copyright strike for that one. I mean, but it was commentary, so we'll see what happens. All right. I had one more here. Where is it? Oh, that's the Pfizer ad. How much time do I have? I only got 7 minutes. I can figure out something here. I had one other item here that I wanted to see. Real quick though, just a reminder, please, if you haven't done so already, smack the like button. Who's that midget dude? Robert Reich. Remember he was talking about how Kirsten Sinema, was shaking hands with people who in the Senate chambers, and he was saying that Senate Democrats should give her the back of the hand, right? He threatened violence against a woman and a senator, even though he says that the back of the hand means to ignore somebody. But the way he said it, to give her the back of the hand usually means to smack a bitch up. Anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh, because, hang on, where is this? I thought it was there. What made me think of that? My brain's not working. Oh, I want you to give the back of the hand to the like button. I forgot what I was talking about. If you haven't done so already, hit the like button, share the stream before, during, after the stream, and drop a comment in the comment section. The show is sponsored by you, and sometimes your sponsorships stimulates my brain a little more than it is working right now. Let's see. We got Nancy Pelosi. I already did that. And then there was, what was the other one? Oh, that was the other one there. All right. Last but not least, another person has been sentenced in the insurrection. Yesterday, Braden Strzok, the walkaway guy. You know the walkaway guy, the guy who used to try to get people to walk away from the Democratic Party. Well, Walkaway founder Braden Strzok was sentenced to 3 months home confinement and 3 years probation over January 6th. Oh, God. What? He didn't get a firing squad for the insurrection? How did he not get the firing squad? You want me to Ike Turner the like button? Yeah, Ike Turner the like button. Yeah, oh, hi again, Kiever Dam. I see the yo. I saw you there. Anyway, Walkaway founder Braden Strzok. This is an insurrection. This was a participant in the insurrection. Oh, everyone needs to watch Senator Ron Johnson and the Senate hearing with all the Dr. Short clip. Oh, well, I'll find it. Hang on a second. Hey, Stephanie, if you got a link, just put it in the chat and we'll watch it right now. Because just a short one though. Because Dr. Fauci lied again. Did you know that? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, the judge said Strzok was not being sentenced for his First Amendment protected speech, but rather his conduct. Oh, well, I thought this was an insurrection. Anyway, Braden Strzok, the New York City hairdresser and former liberal turned Trump supporter, has been sentenced to 3 months of home confinement and 3 years probation for his role on the January 6th riot. Yes, he was part of the riot. He was breaking shit and punching police officers, and he was trying to set the House, the Congress building, whatever you call it, on fire, and he was throwing bombs, and they had shooting people from the gallery. Oh wait, no, he just walked in and took some selfies. Anyway, Strzok became a media sensation following the 2016 election when he posted a video to social media explaining his political conversion. He turned it into a national movement called the Walk Away campaign. Strzok encouraged people to walk away from the Democratic Party and encouraged people to make videos explaining why they left. I assumed the left would gloat about his sentence, but this HuffPost report by Ryan J. Riley is fairly straightforward. Oh, so they didn't. Well, look, some people wanted him to be hanged. But anyway, Braden Strzok, a 45-year-old former hairstylist who morphed into a pro-Trump social media influencer and encouraged rioters to steal an officer's shield and storm the Capitol. On January 6th, was sentenced to probation and home detention on Monday. Judge Dabney Friedrich sentenced Strzok to 3 years probation and 3 months of which would be served on home detention. He also imposed a $5,000 fine. Friedrich said Strzok's actions on January 6th served to undermine democracy and the rule of law. And I lost my place. Friedrich said Strzok was not being sentenced for his First Amendment protected speech, but rather for his conduct. Strzok had not only participated in January 6th, but celebrated it in a way, Friedrich said. Strzok, who later described January 6th as one of the stupidest and tragic decisions of his life, had struggled to find a footing in the entertainment industry in New York City before he filmed a 2018 YouTube video explaining why he was no longer a Democrat. "I'm a gay Republican," he tweeted in 2018. "I need followers. Show me some love, please." Strzok's political conversion began, he claimed, when he was accosted by a homeless person in New York in 2016. Now, Law and Crime has a clip about this too. They went a little deeper into it. But so anyway, being sentence for the insurrection. 3 months house arrest and a $5,000 fine and probation. Okay. Now, here's Dinesh D'Souza's take on this, which is interesting. Let's listen to Dinesh here.
Today is sentencing day for Braden Strzok, the founder of the Walkaway movement. This is a very important movement that has been a sort of vehicle for a lot of Democrats and leftists to move right, to move to the Republican Party, to become conservatives. And Strzok is a young, dynamic, kind of a charismatic guy, quite a character. A few years ago, I took part in an event with him that he sponsored in Portland, kind of a walkaway event. And Antifa showed up. And the Antifa guys, I think, brought their sticks, and I think they thought they would cause trouble. They had already vandalized the venue, tried to break the lock and so on. But of course, this event had plenty of security, it had armed guards. And once the Antifa guys saw the guns, they had sticks. The security people had guns. They basically decided to quit, and they began to sulk and scowl. And one guy took out a flute and began.
You know what? I'm not going to watch this whole thing. It's 7 minutes long. And one thing Dinesh is really good at is adding a lot of words that don't necessarily need to be in the report. But anyway, so yeah, another insurrectionist has been sentenced to death for taking selfies in the Capitol. Anyway, not to mention, not that they didn't, not that they did the right thing. It was a stupid thing to do, and some people got them riled up, and so it's just crazy. Oh, apparently Kyle Rittenhouse has had an interview with Candace Owens. Interesting. I might actually watch that. Only, I'm not, you know me, not the biggest fan of Candace Owens. I'm just not. The woman annoys me, and and it's not even that I disagree with some of the things she says, most of the things she says. I mean, there's just something so here. Okay, let me describe it. There's something so manufactured about how she does things. However, she does have a decent knack for interviews in her space. Okay, so there are times when she does decent interviews, and I enjoy them, and I'm just curious because I was an avid follower of that entire Rittenhouse case, so I will watch it more to hear what he says than for her. So, but the word manufactured seems to fit. Alrighty. So, oh yes, high treason is not funny. They should have catapulted him into the sun. Yeah, I mean, it was an insurrection. So anyway, Ron Johnson hosts a second opinion panel on America's problematic pandemic response. This is an illegal insurrection too. This is the website. Does a lot of law stuff. And then the media promptly smears it as a panel of vaccine skeptics and promoters of unproven early treatments. Well, the fact that they didn't even try to come up with treatments for this other than putting people on ventilators, which kind of killed some people. It's kind of important that you have a second opinion panel, because obviously some of that shit they didn't work. America's let's see, how long is this going to be? In about 2 weeks from now, it'll be the 2-year anniversary of what? We told you with the panel 2 weeks ago, this past Monday, but 2 weeks from now, it'll be 2 years since 15 days to slow the spread, right? because the purpose at the time wasn't to end the virus, or what did Biden say it was? He was going to, I don't know, he was going to defeat the virus or whatever he said he was going to do. That wasn't the plan, because it's not possible. That's not how viruses work. But they came up with a new plan that had never been tried before. 15 days to slow the spread. And it was supposed to be just so that we don't fill up our hospitals and overflow them with patients from the stupid, right? And, we know that they never did, because they never filled up anyway. Because remember those hospital ships they sent to New York and Los Angeles that never got used? And the big hospital, they built this big giant hospital, right? In the middle of one of these giant arenas. They made it into a temporary hospital. Didn't get used. And yes, they keep saying, oh, we're filling up our hospitals. We're filling our hospitals to capacity, but they're not really, because our hospitals are designed to run at capacity. And part of it is their staffing is the more bigger issue. Their capacity has to do with staffing as much as it has to do with beds. They have plenty of beds. Oh, Black Hebrew Israelite. Hi, see you.
That's right.
Nice to see you. So anyway, so there's an article here. Discussion on the special second opinion panel that Senator Ron Johnson hosted is a perfect example of one of the root problems in the American response to the stupid 19 pandemic, and that would be the press. Johnson organized world-renowned doctors and medical experts to offer a different perspective on the global pandemic response, the current state of knowledge of early and hospital treatment, vaccine efficacy and safety, what went right, what went wrong, what should be done now, and what needs to be done and what needs to be addressed in the long term. Seems like a very important panel to have, right? Well, the panel discussion was held this Monday. I think this is what you were talking about, Stephanie. And the 5-hour discussion, there's a link here that goes to I see, there it is, the Rumble video. So I will put that in the links today. So if you guys want to watch that, it'll be there. All right. So, and I strongly encourage anyone interested in the scientific challenges to the pandemic response that have been suppressed under the guise of misinformation to watch as much as they can, if not all, of the qualified medical experts who are disturbed by the approaches developed by Dr. Anthony Fauci and the rest of the federal health bureaucracy. Johnson's panelists include some very serious and knowledgeable professionals. For example, Dr. Peter McCullough. Oh, we've heard that name before. Cardiologist and former vice chief of the internal medicine at Baylor University Medical Center. Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, professor at Stanford University. Oh, these are those, what did the Fauci email that he got called them? Fringe doctors and epidemiologists. Yes, Stanford, Harvard, Cambridge. Yes, they here, Dr. Harvey Rich, professor of epidemiology at the Department of Epidemiology and Public Health at Yale University. That weird little community college that really doesn't have any experts at it. Dr. Paul Mark, critical care doctor at Centara Norfolk General Hospital. Dr. Robert Wallace Malone. Is that R. Malone, the American virologist and immunologist? He is the inventor of the mRNA technology utilized by the COVID-19 stupid vaccine, right? The punch, the vacation, the Fauci juice. McCullough created the 4 pillars of pandemic response at ResearchGate: stop the spread, early home treatment, last stage hospitalization, vaccination, and herd immunity. One of the most disturbing aspects of this panel discussion is hearing about how one panelist, Dr. Ryan Cole, was hearing about how he guided an obese patient suffering from severe stupid 19 away from the emergency room to the pharmacist and an array of drugs to reduce viral replication and ease inflammation. For his efforts of trying to make the public aware of treatment options, he was hounded by the media as described as controversial. Essentially, the federal bureaucratic pandemic response skipped Pillar 2, early home treatment, briefly focused on Pillar 3, last stage hospitalization, and went all in on Pillar 4, vaccination and herd immunity. Hi, T-Ball. Dr. Harvey Rich reviewed all of the problems and flaws associated with studies that proved hydroxychloroquine was an ineffective early treatment and noted that the press failed to mention that the retraction used to deem support for the treatment as misinformation. The media hid 10 other studies that show there is a 50% risk reduction in hospitalization and a 75% risk reduction in death when the, hydrocortisone, yes, I know it's called something else, is used in early treatment. Upon learning of this panel, I wanted to see the news reports on this panel. The only one I found described that the panel consisted of vacation skeptics and promoters of unproven early treatments. And the analysis included this chestnut. This is your media. Here's the quote that they're using, and then you can read the rest of this yourself because I got to go. Among those scheduled to speak at both events is Robert Malone, an infectious disease researcher who has claimed to be the inventor of mRNA vaccines and has been accused of spreading misinformation about the vacations that got him booted off of Twitter. Also expected to speak at both events is Texas cardiologist Peter McCullough, who has asserted that stupid 19 vacations are unsafe. Aaron Carity, a University of California Irvine School of Medicine physician who was fired for refusing to get the stupid 19 vacation. And Wisconsin physician Pierre Corey, who has promoted the use of invocation, if you know what I mean, as an early treatment for COVID-19. So basically, the media trashes this panel because they're going against narratives, and they're talking about 2 and 3, early home treatment and late stage hospitalization, and they only want you to talk about the vacations. So I'll leave this up. Also, the link to the Rumble of the 5-hour panel. If you want to watch that, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to just put it on a little bit faster speed, and I'm going to watch the shit out of that video. Anyway, so I got to go, guys. It's late, and, thanks to our sponsors today, Gunfox 61 and Tyre Alexander. You are great Americans. You and Gunfox, you are the Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Also, thanks for everybody in the chat who has been participating and chatting away. I'm sorry that, the 5th pillar. I'm sorry. Avocados Diablo says, I forgot the 5th pillar. And that would be the one they tie non-believers to the pole for flogging. I think that's what you meant. The flogging of those who don't obey. All right, guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Share the stream. Share this stream before, during, and after. Oh, and one more sponsor before we go. Just beat the bell. Thank you, Black Hebrew Israelites.
Your line dog face.
Nope. That's right. There we go. Thank you for sponsoring the show with a deuce saying they followed the example of the Chinese to make old people kinring. That is my favorite commercial on HB's stream. So they were making, I'm going to try to say this without laughing. They followed the example of the Chinese to make old people kinring. They killed grandparents in nursing homes, put the free population under house arrest, censored the truth tellers, promoted unproven vacations.
That's right.
Thank you, Black Hebrews Life, for sponsoring the show. Greatly appreciated. And that's it. I gotta go. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go. I gotta go. I think I already said all the other stuff anyway. Thank you for sponsoring the show. My name is PDawgKnight, and I'm out of here. Bye. Hey, this is PDawgKnight, and thank you for watching today on the PDawgKnight channel. If you have an observation or remark you'd like to make about this video or my channel, I absolutely welcome you to write it in the comment section down below. I really look forward to hearing from you. And before you go, if you like what you saw but you're not already subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and definitely click that bell that pops up afterwards so you'll be notified when I post new videos or when we go live. I broadcast my live show, The Morning Night Live, Monday through Friday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. A special thank you to all the supporters of this channel who share our videos on social media and who make donations through Streamlabs, YouTube, Venmo, and Cashapp, which are all linked in the description down below. Thanks again, and until next time, I'm PDawgKnight, and I'm out of here.